Hey everybody. Hey. Up here. So a company called Ovotor has reached out to me asking me to test out their new headlight as well as make a how-to video on how to install it. And I'm going to do one better. I'm going to go ahead and give these away to one of my subscribers. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how. I'm being told that these headlights are an upgrade from the ones that I have in terms of brightness. So, you know, if that's any indication, that's an awesome thing because mine are pretty bright as it is. I see just fine with them. I'm also being told that these headlights tend to, they have a nicer cutoff so you're not blinding oncoming traffic. And this is what we're getting into. Okay, got two headlights. Warranty maintenance card. Pretty cool. These are adapters, so if you want to run these, you can still run them. You plug this side into the headlight, and then you use the spades to customize the wiring harness for your vehicle. Now I'm being told that the Toyotas, I'm not sure the year, but the Toyotas are direct bolt-in. I believe the XJs are the same way, direct bolt-in. So we're going to be good there. Also in the box they include some wiring for the daytime running lights as well as the turn signals. So this install is actually pretty simple. This is all you really need. Phillips head screwdriver. I like using a crimper with a little bit of, as long as you have clippers, and a test light. Reason being is if you want to go ahead and hook up your turn signals as well as your daytime running lights, you need to be able to probe the wiring harness that's right underneath the light for the right signal. Luckily mine's done, but I'm still going to cover that for people who may not have this done already. All right. So there's one screw there, one screw here. Okay. All right. Then you pull from the top, and this comes out. To get the factory headlight out is the same as getting this one out. There's 4 screws, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and that holds in the silver bezel, or this little like metal bezel that holds the headlight in. So I'm going to put you down for 1 second. Okay. Okay. At this point, you now just take the bezel, and I think on the factory ones they slide off a little bit better than this. These are just a hair wider than the factory ones, so you just kind of have to lift them off a little bit. So if you look, I already have my daytime running lights as well as my turn signals run, and this plugs right into the factory harness. So for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this, and then disconnect this. Okay. So this next section is if you're going to go ahead and run your daytime running lights as well as your turn signals. 2 screws on either side of the light. Okay. If you've never had these lights in before or anything like it, and you haven't run wires or signals for your running lights or turn signals, this part will not be done for you, and this is where you will have to probe. Now what I did to find the signals for my lights is I took a circuit tester or a test light. grounded this out, and I tested each one of these. I turned the car on, turned the turn signal on for this side, and then find out which one of these wires blinked. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is find which one is my running light. So what I've done is turn the car on, not running, but just turn it to accessory, pull the headlight switch out once. I probed each one of these and found that it's the middle light here. It won't show really well because I have an LED light, but basically on a 98XJ, to get your running light, it's this center wire here, and to get your turn signal, it is the green wire on top here, if you're looking down on the light. At this point, you can cut into your wire. I do not recommend that. What I recommend is getting taps, something similar to this. They also sell ones that are wraparound clamped. You literally wrap it around and clamp it, and then it actually has a nice little spade connector that plugs into it. Those I actually prefer. I didn't have any of those available to me when I first did this, but I like these wraparound ones because if you ever decide you want to take these off, you're not stuck with a bunch of cut factory wire. You literally, pry these open, pull them apart, and then you just wrap a little tape around the wire. It's still whole. It's not been cut, hasn't been mangled. It just has a little bit of the shielding moved away, and a little tape will cover it up, no problem. And you're not hacking apart the factory wiring. So once you have your wire run, and those are supplied in the kit, that's what these are. Go ahead, I ran mine down through this little, through this bezel here, and then through the back. So now is the fun part. We get to install the new lights in. So we're going to go ahead and install this one as is in the driver's side. It has the connection on the bottom. All the writing is facing the right way, and the arrow is facing to the outer part of the vehicle. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, so what I've gone ahead and done is connected the yellow to my yellow line. This is my turn signal, and then this red is going to be your driving light. So if everything goes well, we'll test it out right now. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's sequential. Love it. And now see what the headlights look like. Okay, hopefully I didn't blind you. I'm sorry if I did. Maybe I have these upside down? No? Let's see what that is. And that's the high beam. Okay. So now that we've got those all nice and connected, I'm going to go ahead and reverse the install. And this is what we do. The space that's bigger goes on the bottom. The space that's smaller between the two tabs goes on top. Try to get them so they're not glaring at you. this point, definitely check out a video on how to aim your headlights. If you've never adjusted your headlights, now is probably a really good time to do that. Reason being, if you have a lift, if you have a ton of crap in the back of your Jeep, you put new headlights in, especially ones that are much brighter that can blind oncoming traffic. Now is a good time to make sure your headlights are aimed correctly so you're not blinding oncoming traffic. As much as we all joke and laugh about it, it is an epidemic. So please leave your thoughts, questions in the comments below. Now, here's where things can get interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this set of headlights away to a subscriber that post, let's see, what should we put? To win these awesome headlights from Ovotor, from me, free of charge, go ahead and put OVOTOR in the comments below. I will set the deadline in the description. Once that deadline hits, I'll go ahead and use a random number generator to pick a number at random. I will count down however many comments that number is, and that will be the lucky winner. And I will reach out to you and let you know that you won the headlights, and I'll get your information. If you have any questions or comments on the install or about the headlights themselves, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. So I've been asked to try out these headlights for... Avery. Shh. Avery. Shh. So I've been asked by Ovotor. So companies reached out to me called... Hi. You want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.